Hi, this is Charlie Seymour Jr.
And this is Dr. Mark Kosman.
And this is On Topic, 7 Killer Strategies to Explode Your Video Marketing. Yes. We just had a terrific podcast.
We did indeed. We went over 7 killer strategies to explode your video marketing.
Yes, we did. And the first one was?
First one was
great content. Wasn't it?
I thought I was doing the left-hand content.
No, it doesn't matter. You're doing them.
All right.
Yeah, great content. Wasn't it?
Create great content.
Create great content. And it's important that we're able to speak to people directly so we can go out and talk to you exactly where you are on a topic that makes sense for you.
Absolutely. And you can't fake the rest of it. If your content is not any good, then you might as well not go with the other 6 strategies. So start with the great content, give people good information, make sure you're clear about what you want to accomplish with this video, and call people to action.
Yes, and we want to keep it short. We don't want to have these masterpieces of cinema.
Charlie, how dramatic can you possibly get with these things?
When we're doing videos online, right?
Absolutely. I mean, this is about short and sweet. Think commercial, not documentary. Now, you can have your documentary as well, but have the short video be the thing that gets people interested, captures their attention, and sends them over to your documentary masterpiece.
Right. And what we're doing here, for instance, is kind of a commercial. It's a summary. It's a brief statement about what went on in our podcast to get you to listen to the podcast.
So I think we're telling them they ought to be listening to the podcast. Don't you think, Dr. Mark?
So we're suggesting that same thing that people should do, right?
Exactly. The podcast, if you want to really get into these 7 strategies, we've got about 35 minutes or so of much more detailed information. But this video is to just give you enough information so that you can decide whether that podcast is important and relevant to you. So that's the whole point of it.
And you certainly want to be sure that it's relevant to you and to the people you take it out to.
And then we want to make sure, Dr. Mark, we've got this all on our own website, but where are we recommending people start with their videos?
We recommend that you not only set up a YouTube account, but you actually create a YouTube channel. One of the beautiful things about living in the age of the internet is that you can have your own television station.
Ah, the age of the internet.
And that is YouTube. And
that's going to be very expensive.
It's free.
It's free.
But Charlie, I can't afford free.
Of course you can afford free. You've got to afford free.
It's free.
Right there on YouTube.
Exactly. It's no extra cost to set up a channel, but it allows you to kind of customize things a little bit, give it a nice look, and to make it, brand yourself online with your videos a little bit, and then link it back to your site.
And people can subscribe to it, so every time you put a new video up there, they're going to know that you are there.
And we certainly want them to know that we're there if we're taking all this time to do that.
And speaking of getting them to know that we're there, our 4th major topic is create links.
Do you get the feeling that we want to make sure that people know that we're there?
Yes, we want to put links. We want to have things pointing to those videos. We want to make sure that people know that that's out there. So we get links that are going to point exactly where we have that video.
Do you get the feeling they're looking more at our set than they're looking at us?
Exactly. And it starts just with, that's why we like to use YouTube, is that YouTube's channel that you've set up is already a link back to your main website.
You mean where Maximilian lives? Oh, we can't tell them about that yet.
So you've already created the first interlinkage there. You want to have that YouTube channel's video point right to the internal page where you've posted the follow-up content, so you're starting there. But now you can get people to subscribe, you can get people to comment, you can go out and get comments on other blog sites that refer back to both your website and the video.
And people like it, then they're going to put comments, and they're going to put a link going back to your video so people can go see it right from their website, right?
This is the age of social media, and YouTube itself is a form of social media.
It sure is.
People subscribe to each other, they have reciprocal kind of comment relationships, and you want to start developing those.
Yes. And then
we want you to put it on steroids. What do we mean by that?
Well,
we want to syndicate.
We have some interesting strategies about, getting your video pushed out across the internet onto all different blog sites. Now, you can do this one at a time and spend weeks with each one.
It would take you forever to do that one at a time.
Or you can use a wonderful, wonderful tool that we love called Traffic Geyser.
Yes.
Video on steroids? Is that legal?
And what does Traffic Geyser do for us?
TubeMogul and Traffic Geyser take things out. They go to a number of different sites. If you're just beginning and you're not ready to do a lot of videos, you may want to go to tubemogul.com. We'll have a link right here, as you can see it further down, where you can have that for TubeMogul. But if you really are serious, check our link there for Traffic Geyser. It really is a place to go. And then we want to announce to the world.
And that's part of announcing it.
It is.
But I just wanted to follow up on that last point. Just imagine being able to push a button and have your video it'd be as if you just went to 700 different blog sites and blogged about your video.
And they're all talking
there
about
it is.
it.
So,
There you go, pressing one button and have it going out every place.
so that's part of announcing it to everyone, but we also want to talk about the fact that one of the nice things about YouTube is that built right into it is a share feature. Allows you to share your video directly to your Facebook page or your Facebook profile.
It's nice
It's
to
so
share.
nice to share. Isn't it nice to share?
Link it right up to your Twitter account and just kind of blast it out to the people who are following you.
I know that I get a lot of great comments on my Facebook profile where people have seen it there. I even had a woman in church the other day tell me that she liked the one where I was in the snow with my bare feet and I was just buried in the snow.
I kind of wonder what you were doing in the
Yeah,
snow,
that was a
huh?
little weird one that I was doing there, and that one's right there on the site. So we want to get it out. So those are our 7 killer strategies, and we've also got some bonus tips that are there on the site.
Ooh, we all like bonuses.
I can't go on to all of those right now. We don't have time in the video.
And we have them in the podcast, so 7 killer strategies. We want you to listen to that. They won't kill you, though.
How dramatic can you possibly get?
You want
with
to go
these
right down here? You see where the link is right down here? You want to click on that. If you want to take it with you, Dr. Mark,
There's a little form, little box there. Just give us your email and your contact information.
What I mean to say is your name and your email and your contact information.
It'll take you to our download page, and from there on in, you can download all of our podcasts.
yeah, that's right. And we're going to have a special tip sheet that we're going to have over there this time, too.
There'll be a companion little tip sheet report, also called 7 Killer Strategies to Explode Your Video Marketing. Download it, read it, enjoy it. We want to see you on
Learn from
YouTube.
it. We want to see it. We want you to link to us. We will then link back to you. We want
Absolutely.
to subscribe to what you're doing. So you're already going to have some great links because we've got some great people linking to us already. So go ahead and do that. Use these 7 killer steps. Go right down here. Click on it. Listen to that podcast or go ahead and download that podcast. Go ahead.
Take us to the gym.
Yes, take us. Listen in the car. What are you waiting for? Go to it. Now's the time.
So did you go down there yet to click on that link? What are you waiting for?
Go. It's right down here. Go ahead. Listen to that podcast. Have a great time.